Good morning, friends and family. So, I haven't walked since day 27. So, let me see. 28, 29, 30. I think this is day 32. And several reasons why I haven't is it's been cold here. I mean, unseasonably cold for southeastern Arizona. And I live in Arizona. I don't have cold weather gear. I don't have a winter coat. I have jackets, but when you get up in the morning before work, and you can see the Huachuca Mountains in the background. I want to zoom in a little bit. Can you see the snow? There's snow up there. And, oops. When you get up in the morning, and it's 22 degrees before you go to work. I hear a car. And you don't have cold weather gear, it's a little cold to be walking. So, yeah. So it's either day 32 or 33. I'll figure it out. I gotta look at the calendar. It was last Sunday and this is a Saturday. So 6 days, 33. Day 33. And right now it's 50 degrees. And it's 11 o'clock. So I've had to wait. When I saw that it was 50 degrees, I was like, whoa, I better go walk. But I don't have time to drive somewhere. So because I have other things I want to do today. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna walk down to the ranch gate and maybe walk down into the wash. We'll see. Now, don't get me wrong, 50 is chilly, but as you walk, you warm up. At least I do. I don't know about anybody else. So anyways, and I forgot my selfie stick, so if my fingers get in the way, I apologize. I didn't even think about it. My little tripod. So I did do some stretching, and I'll tell you, I've been having some sciatic problems on my left side. And I've been doing the stretches and everything, but I think we need a new mattress because it just I go to bed not feeling fairly decent, and then I wake up and I'm in pain. And so as a result, that kind of hinders some of my walking too. Oop. Shoot, there was a jackrabbit. It took off. I didn't see it. Hi, cows. Haven't seen you in a while. So we'll see how much taking basically a week off will do. What it'll do to me. I'm trying a different app that a friend of mine uses for their walking, and it's just the Samsung Health app. But the nice thing is you can post right to Facebook with that app without having to subscribe or pay for it or anything. So we'll see. A lot of times when I start it, because we live out in the middle of nowhere, oh, okay, the horses have been out here. A lot of times when I start the Samsung Health app, it says, "Are you sure you want to continue with a weak GPS signal?" And of course the answer is yes. So anyways, I'm walking at a pretty quick pace, so it's making me a little out of breath. Short of breath, not out of breath. So Monday, I think it was this past week, we didn't get snow right here where I'm located at, but those mountains over there, the Mule Mountains, were covered in snow. Bisbee got snow. Tombstone got snow, and the Dragoon Mountains behind Tombstone were just covered in snow. The Huachucas, of course, got snow. We just got rain, and everything iced up, of course. And so Tuesday, before I went to work, I had to go out and start my car and just let it run, because I was not scraping ice. Even though I have an ice scraper, believe me, I learned that lesson the hard way. I'll tell you this little story. So when we were living up in Phoenix, it was after I met Roger. I don't know, I was cleaning the back of my car out or whatever. And he noticed my snow brush. I had my nice, long, heavy-duty plastic snow brush that I brought with me from Indiana. And he goes, "You don't need that here. Just, get rid of it. Give it away." Oh, I remember. It was when I was moving. And he was like, "You don't need that. Just get rid of it. That's just one more thing. You don't need that." So I was like, okay, fine. Fast forward 4 years later, we're moving down here, right? And the first winter we're down here, I wake up to go to work, and I have 6 inches of snow on my car. And I'm like, holy crap. Now what am I going to do? I went and got a broom. Indiana, you know how to deal with snow. Went and got a broom, cleaned the snow off the best I could with the broom. And then I was late for work that day because I didn't have my ice scraper. And I had to let my car run to defrost it. Defrost the windshield. Fun. And so that day after I got off work, I went to the local Ace and the auto supply stores. And yeah, they had snow and ice brushes, but they were only like a foot long. Well, anyone who lives where you get snow on a regular basis know that a foot long ice scraper is not gonna cut it. So I ordered one through Amazon. And now I have my, I don't know, it might be close to 3 foot long snow brush ice scraper that is in my car at all times. So Arizona, just depends on where you're at. We can get snow and ice in the winter time. Oh, it's been a while since I've been down this way. it's kind of nice doing this walk. So hopefully y'all won't be too bored. Doing pretty good. Getting close to Anne Marie's corner. So I'm getting close to the old man's corner, his property. Let's give you a look at what I'm walking on. This isn't too bad. I just got done walking over a whole bunch of big rocks. Coming up to that one wash in one of my original resting spots, which I will not be resting at. I actually feel pretty good. I have noticed that see, more rocks. I have noticed that when I'm filming and talking, I tend to walk faster, which is okay, but it makes me out of breath, and so sometimes I just have to. Sometimes I just have to walk along without talking. Oh look, somebody filled this in. That's good. Probably the old man, he's the only one that drives down here. Maybe I shouldn't call him an old man. I've never actually seen the guy. We're just going by what others have told us. So it might be somebody else living there now. That might be why they surveyed and staked out the property corners. I don't know. There's this corner. There's his house peeking up over the top. I keep hearing shooting, but in that direction over there, there is a shooting range, an outdoor shooting range, and it doesn't sound close, so I'm guessing that's where I'm hearing the shooting coming from. So I'm working up a sweat, but the cool air is drying it, helping me stay comfortable. So that's good. Aside from my shoes, at this point I don't have any moisture wicking clothing like underwear, socks, t-shirts, any of that stuff yet. And I'm just taking my time finding that stuff. I don't need it right now. I'm just doing short little day hikes and such, so I really don't need them yet. And I guess I need to make a trip to Walmart. Not one of my favorite places to go. Nothing wrong with Walmart. It's just in our little town, that place is packed all the time. And not that I dislike people, I dislike crowds of people. And so I try to avoid them as much as possible. In a way, sorry, I got rocks I gotta walk over. In a way, that's one of the nice things about walking this route, versus going up to the San Pedro house is the San Pedro house. There's tons of people there. And I think it's wonderful. They're getting out, they're enjoying nature. But myself, I'd rather just walk along and not run into people. So at least walking this way, I know I'm not going to run into people, or if I do, they're neighbors. So that's a good thing. All right, I gotta stop and get a drink of water. There's the old man's gate. I did not bring my little day pack. Maybe I should have. I will say, that cheapy day pack from Walmart, that worked pretty good once I figured out the hydration pack, how to use it. And yeah, it probably wasn't. I thought I knew how to use it. And I probably should have put it on and tried sucking out of it before I went on my hike. My friend John said that was really funny. Here I go out on the trail. Hadn't tested a piece of equipment to know how it works. He goes, yeah, just go out in the desert and just die because you can't get your water thing to work. He has a point. But I knew I could figure it out. I'm not no dummy. It's funny. A lot of hiking and camping equipment does not come with instructions. My friend did a review of the big Agnes sleeping bag that I got. And one of the things he was telling me was that there were no instructions that came with it. So if you are completely new to this newfangled stuff, you're almost forced to go to YouTube to figure it out. Because, hold on. So I'm walking down to the wash. I hit my 1 mile mark back there at the ranch gate. And sorry, had to put my sunglasses on. I had taken them off so I could see my screen. Barbed wire. Shit. So I need to be careful here. So at some point, somebody had a barbed wire fence coming out here. Alright, so this is the big wash. Guess I should slow down a little. Let's walk in the wash a little bit, if I can. As you can see, there are a lot of big rocks. But maybe if I can get to a sandy spot, we can walk down the wash a little. This time of the year, it is safe to walk in the wash. Mainly because, well, you can't see it because I'm down in the wash. We know where this wash originates. And I got a pricker in my shoe. Hold on, guys. Gotta pause you. We know where this wash originates. And so as a result, if we can and we can see that area from our house porch Oh, lots of big rocks. Okay, trying to get to a sandy spot. So it's not so... There we go. I haven't ever walked down here, so you guys get to see something new. The cows have been down here. But anyways, if we can see it raining where the head of the wash originates at, then you can almost guarantee within an hour the wash is running. So that's kind of nice. So this wash splits off. It goes that way and it goes this way, and a big berm of dirt is in the middle. I wonder if I should walk up there.
Workout resumed.
I thought walking down here on the wash would get me a little bit extra distance, and I have to walk slow because of all the rocks, and so in a way it almost kind of gives me a rest. So over there the banks aren't super high, and over here they're much higher. I don't know, maybe not by a lot, but like a couple feet. Oh, I need to walk over there, over to this other side, because here is a really prime example of something that I told you guys about in another one of my videos about the soil down here. Oh, can I easily, oh, I can over there. I'm gonna say, can I easily get down? Let's see. Yep, this is a more gentle slope. If you're older, if you have knee problems, any kind of physical issues, always look for the gentle, the gentle slope. And see, it's nice and gentle here. Back there where I had paused, it was pretty, not a real steep bank, couple feet, but for my old knees. Why is it saying it's paused? I don't know. Hopefully it's still keeping track. All right, so we're coming over here. Oh, I love washes. Look at these cool rocks. I'm kind of a rock hound. So I think this is really cool. Okay, so we're gonna come over to this bank. So, do you see the top layer where it's a bunch of rocks? It looks like a band sitting right on top of the bank. That's caliche. And then you come down and it looks like sand, and it probably is sand and clay. That will be a little bit easier to dig. And then you go down a little further and you see another band right along there, and that is also caliche. So if you're trying to dig out here, that top layer, and that goes down, all right, I'm just estimating, but that goes down 18-20 inches in this spot right here. That's what you're digging through. It can't be done with a shovel. You either need a special tool called a caliche stick to break it up, and then you can scoop it out with a shovel, or you need a jackhammer. And even a jackhammer is bad because you're sometimes hitting those big rocks. Huh. There's an old abandoned car sitting up there. That's weird. There's a lot of cool rocks down here. I wonder if I should Work my way back up. So I gotta mess with this app a little bit because you can set a target, and I set it for a mile, and then, you know, when I hit the mile, it said that I had reached my target, and it's still keeping track, but I'm kind of thinking, this is what I'm walking over. I'm kind of thinking that when I get to the 2 mile, it might not say anything, which is fine. That is fine, but this is my walk. I'm trying to get over here to this sand over here. So anyways, which is fine, long as it's keeping track of it when I get back, so that I know, okay, I walked this many miles. I know. Okay, I'm a geek. I'm like showing y'all all kinds of rocks and shit. That's because I think that stuff is cool. And this is my video diary, and I'll do what I want. Sorry. It is fun for me to go back to the beginning and watch the videos from where I started to where I could barely walk down this road to now. It's fun, and that was the main reason I started this. Okay, this bush, I'm just showing you. This is a desert broom. I've told you guys about these. They're very invasive. They go everywhere. And they call it a broom because if you break off like a stem like that, these parts right here stay stiff, and you could use it like a broom to sweep with. It's probably not a super effective broom, but you could still use it to sweep with. Okay, this is cool, nice. Like walking on a beach somewhere. Imagine I'm like, I was gonna say Hawaii, but I doubt they have rocks tossed up on the beach like this. All right, so I'm back out. You know, I went on top of the little hill. So I'm back over here. Let's see. Oh, look at this. If this was a cave, that would be like stalactite stuff. That's pretty neat, huh? Look at this root. Just growing up. I'm in the shade. It's chilly in the shade. It actually feels good because I'm sweaty. Oh, here's my footprints. So I won't get lost. I know where I'm going. Now, I could literally walk the full length of this wash. It goes all the way out to the main road that comes back into our little subdivision. But I think I'm going to save that for another day. That was kind of on my bucket list of, you know, it's like 2 miles down to our mailbox. And so, you know, that was one of the things I was gonna, where did I walk to? I walked along here. Okay, the boulder field is getting bigger, but this is the way I gotta go. Foot on a big rock. I gotta go up here because that's where I came in at. I actually feel kind of rested even though I've been walking. Oh, this is tricky. That's a boulder field. Maybe not a boulder. big rock field. Easiest way to get across, maybe this way. Careful, careful now. Don't want to twist an ankle. Let me see, there's the barbed wire. They must have had barbed wire up here. Keep whatever cattle, you know, a long time ago, or maybe it went all the way across the wash. I don't know. But you can see it there. Okay, I'm back over now. It's very quiet down here. I don't even hear any birds.
Workout paused. Workout resumed.
Careful, careful. Ow. Sorry. That wasn't really an ow. I got poked by a little woody stem in my leg. And it didn't hurt, it just poked me. It's a little bit of a hill. Not much. Oh, that's funny. So, okay, I was down there, right? And remember I said I saw looked like to be an old abandoned car? It's right over there. So that wash really curves that way. Maybe someday I'll have to do the wash hike. We might see coos deer, we might see coyote. Be kind of cool, huh? I feel really bad about this guy's steaks. Not much I can do about it. Oh well. An unscrupulous person would just take that box home. But no, you don't do stuff like that. If your name's not on that box and you don't have permission, you don't touch it. The youth, I'm not going to do a blanket statement, because not all of the youth, but there's a large portion of our youth today that see that empty box sitting there, not empty, unattended box sitting there as an opportunity to take something that doesn't belong to them. And you know, the first response is to blame the parents. And maybe if they're still living at home, yeah, you can blame the parents because they're not being monitored enough. But once they leave the home, these young people, they make their own decisions. And after that, it's not the parents' fault. You know, I've seen kids grow up in perfectly wonderful families where they had rules and guidance. You know, discipline when needed. And these children go out into the world and just become little hellions. And it's sad because the parents did the best job that they could and the kids just rejected everything they learned. And so this is what I think is going on, okay? And here I am preaching again, and I apologize, but my thoughts run from one thing to another. I blame social media. Social media keeps showing these people doing this stuff and getting away with it, stealing, breaking into stores, stealing all kinds of stuff. And I've heard that they sell it on Amazon and eBay. So I guess my advice is just kind of really be aware of where you're buying your stuff from. You know, are they a reputable company or place? Have they been in business on eBay for a really long time? Because otherwise you could be buying stolen goods, especially when it comes to phones and electronics and things like that. But anyways, our social media, TikTok, Facebook, all of the news stations too, you know, they report on this stuff. And all of us lawful good people are like just appalled because we wouldn't even think of doing stuff like that. But it doesn't show these kids being punished, these young people. There's no consequences for their actions. And so as a result, or if there is consequences, that's not being reported on. And so as a result, other young people who maybe haven't trod that path yet think that it's okay and that they can get away with it. And then there's, you know, the peer pressure of people who have gotten away with it, saying to others, hey, I did this and I got away with it. I didn't get in trouble. You know, I didn't get caught. I didn't get in trouble. Nobody's stopping us. Come along. And you know how it is. You're in your early 20s. Peer pressure is, well, hell, teens and into early 20s. Peer pressure is the guiding line. You know, you conveniently forget what your parents taught you. It's sad. It's just really sad. And not enough of us are standing up and saying no more. Okay, I am off my soapbox. Sorry, guys. That box sitting there unattended just brought me down a whole rabbit hole. Anyways, back to camping equipment. So I told you I got my tent. It's a Lanshan 2 double-walled tent, 2-person, because I like to have room. It's just going to be me, but I like to have room in my tent. I don't like sitting up and having my head touch the top. And the footprint of this tent is the same as other two-person size tents. Double-walled tents. It has fabulous reviews. I gotta stop and drink some water. And like I said, it was dirt cheap.
Workout pause.
So if anyone is out there right now, do your homework, of course, do your research.
Workout visit.
But it's cheap right now, $159.99, $160 on Amazon. Now some tents have what they call footprints, which in the olden days was a tarp attached to the bottom. This you have to buy a separate footprint. Some people don't, they just pitch their tents straight on the ground. I'm a let's protect the bottom of my tent person, and so I bought the footprint for an additional $40 that fits that tent. So anyways, we'll see what my time schedule is, but if I have time, if I get all the other things done on my list, if I have time in the next few days, I will go outside and set it up and, do a review from the point of view of a person who has not set a tent up in many, 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 many years. And yeah, I'm going to use everything that comes with the tent. The stakes that are provided and tested in this ground. Now granted, I have some smoother sandy places at my place than this here, where I can set the tent up. This is a little rocky. Alright, so I'm heading back home. Y'all have seen this. I'm feeling pretty good. I know I walked way more than 2 miles, so that's exciting. By the time I get home, it'll probably be maybe 2.5 miles, maybe more. That'd be great. In the meantime, get yourselves all out there. And I love you.
Workout pause.
Bye.